I'm back with another new video. That is, the topic of this video is understanding what is crispy and fuzzy set, and also we will see different operations that belongs to fuzzy set. Okay, like intersection, union, scalar, relative, coordinative. We will see. So first of all, there are different operations. First of all, we will understand what is what is crispy set and fuzzy set. Okay, so let's understand that. So if you see what is crispy and fuzzy set, okay, first of all come to this crispy set. So what is crispy set? Crispy set deals with values or defines values exactly 0 or 1. Means for example yes or no, morning or night, this type of thing. So it deals with only 0 and 1, on or off, this type of thing. Okay. But fuzzy set, what fuzzy set does, fuzzy set deals with values that lies between 0 and 1. Means for example, suppose in a float values like 0 0.1, 0 0.3, 0 0.5, the number has to be lies between 0 and 1. Okay, so here you will see the numbers lies for the crispy set it is 0 and 1, and for the fuzzy set it can be it can be 0 0.2, 0 0.5, 0 0.8. Okay, greater than 0 and lesser than 1. Now, every set has a membership value and an element. Element means suppose we are giving three elements. So element A, element B, element C, that has the corresponding values like 0, 1 for crispy set, anything. But for fuzzy set, the elements will be 0, A, B, C, D, and the values will be 0 0.2, 0 0.5, 0 0.8, different types of float values. Okay, lies between 0 and 1. So this is the definition of understanding of crispy set and fuzzy set. Now we will see some operations based on fuzzy set. The crispy set, there is no type of such type of operations because it deals with 0 and 1. For fuzzy set, we will do some operations, like we will implement in practical some operations. Okay, so now see. So first of all, if you concentrate on the file name, you will see intersection.py. It tells that what is the aim of this program. So the aim of this program to find, like to perform intersection between two sets. So see, there are two sets. Okay, we have to create two sets. Okay, and every set has the elements A, B, C, and their corresponding membership values. These float values are called the membership values. Okay, so that lies between 0 0.5, like 0 and 1. Okay, definition of fuzzy set we have read. Okay, now what intersection does, what intersection does, agar sirf sorry, if like for the common element, if the common elements are there for two sets, then the values it will return the minimum value. Okay, for A element it will return the minimum value, see 0 0.5. Okay, for B element it will return the minimum value. Okay, 0 0.2, 0 0.1, it will return 0 0.1 minimum value. But if it is not common, the elements are not common, suppose C or D, then it will not return. So because we know that intersection means only common values are common elements are returned. Okay, so it like not common elements are skipped. Okay. So now come to the implementation part. Now if you carefully see, this program has two segments. First segment is class intersections we have defined, and the other segment is the main block. So the execution starting with the main block. First of all, I will just expand the class, and you will see that the class consists of different class members or data members, member methods. Two methods are there: create fuzzy dictionary and do intersection. Okay, and there is only one constructor. Okay, that is parameterized constructor. Okay, now I will expand the main block. Okay. If I expand the main block, now here execution starts from here. Okay, now NOE, what is NOE? NOE, like it's a reference of type class integer. Okay, like this is a user defined, the the value will be taken as user defined. Okay, and it will be converted into integer. like basically enter number of elements. We will take the range, like the number of elements that can we can uh, put. Okay, the user can put. Now what I have done for create set A, we have created a reference of class type intersections, and we have initialized that with the help of constructor, and we have passed a particular argument that we have taken as a user input. Okay, so when I will the during the creation of the object or the instance, automatically the constructor will be invoked. So if I expand the constructor, you will see we have initialized the NOE, okay, that is instance variable, okay, and we have also initialized like we have also created a fuzzy dictionary, okay, with the empty, okay, empty dictionary, okay. We have also created dictionary of default value, okay. Now what it does, and next what I have done, I have called create fuzzy dict, okay, this method I have called. And also you will see, we will go to the this method later on. You will see I have created another object. Why we have created two objects? Because we need two set A, see, set, create set A, set B, okay. With the help of single set we can't do this operation. We at least we must need two sets to perform this intersection operation, okay. So now see what create fuzzy dict function or the method have, okay. Now I will expand this. This is not required anymore. Constructor expand. What it does, it does not return anything, that's why none. And then I've run a for loop, so that takes range self.noe, means till the number we have provided, the user provided till noe, it will take the elements, okay. Suppose the noe value is 3, okay, it will take 3 elements. Just also run this program, terminal, and we will see, sorry, I have to go to cd, then I will run this program, pyth not.exe intersection. If I run this program, it will tell enter number of elements, that is here, number of elements. Suppose I will give 3, okay. Now when I, now it will take 3 elements, okay. Now first of all we have to provide the element, okay. Suppose A, better to give in capital blocks, okay. It can be also numbers also, but better to give in capital block. Suppose A we have given, okay, and the corresponding membership value we have to give. Membership value means that lies between 0 and 1. uh, let's see, 0 and 1, suppose 0.2, okay, we have given. Next we have to insert 3 elements, okay. For B, suppose B, we will give uh, suppose 0.4, okay. Now see, like the membership values will only enter into the dictionary if it is lies between 0 and 1. So that's why we have given this condition, and this is the process of inserting the key value pairs inside the dictionary. This is the dictionary, okay, and this is the element. That's why we are written in a third bracket, like the index, like we can access the values with the help of key only. That's why it is in a third bracket, like type of indexing type of thing, okay. And membership value will be the corresponding value of the element, okay. And else invalid choice, if I give anything else it will give invalid choice, okay. And I am printing the self dictionary. It will comes two times because we have created the object, two objects, and it will, for particular object it will like particular set will be created, okay. Now for C we will give 0.1, okay. Then again comes here, okay. Just drag it a little bit, again comes here. So first of all I will give 0.5 for B, 0.4 C, no, for D. C and D is not common, it is, then it will be skipped. You will see 0.8. Okay, now don't see the result. Okay, I'm explaining you. This is the part I've explained. So create fuzzy dict. I think it is crystal clear. If you have any problem and any queries, okay, just know me in comments. Now I will expand do intersection part. Okay, the do intersection is the main logic. Here what I am doing, I see self refers to the current object and other. We are representing, like declaring, like mm, passing other as a argument. Means it is of type object and IOL. Okay, it is of type, not union intersection. It is of type intersection. Okay, okay. Because this other will refers to the another object. The self will refers to the object one, means current object, and others will refers to the object two. Okay. Now see what I have done is I've created a dictionary again. Then what I've done for keys in self.fuzzy, I'm check I'm just taking the keys. Okay, I'm taking the key only. Okay, from the dictionary. Okay, previous dictionary, which where I have stored the values. Okay, now what I have done, I'm checking if key is present in other another dictionary or not. The two dictionaries I've created. The first key, like I'm taking keys from the first dictionary, and if it is present in the second dictionary only, then only we are storing the, this is the new dictionary we have created and key, and we are storing the membership value that will be minimum from the two. Okay, now see, this is set A, set B. Okay, A, B. Okay, the minimum membership value will be 0 0.2 and 0.5. 0.2 will be there. Okay, 0.4, 0.4. 0.4 will be there. The minimum value only there, though it is same. That's why it is taking 0.4. Okay, okay. And this is checking for if the key in the first dictionary is present in the second dictionary or not. If it is not, then it will not print. It will skip actually. C and D not common, it will skip. This is the logic of the intersection. Only the common part is returned. Okay, and the minimum value is written. Okay, so what I've done, I'm printing both the sets and the intersection I've performed. How intersection is performed, see, I've used that method here. I've called this method here, and here object 1 is referred by the self. Okay, self is referring object 1. Okay, and object 2 is referred by the other. Okay, that's why object 1 is in the beginning and object 2 in the last. Okay, if this object 2 is referred by the other and object 1 is referred by the self. Okay, this object 2 is of type object. Okay, so here I think the intersection path is pretty much clear. So if you have any question, you can know me in comments, and I will provide the code also in the description. Whenever you get time, you just run it and check the results. Okay, by giving different types of inputs. Okay, so till then, bye bye, and wait for my next video.